Hi everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. I'm working from home today. Working from home today, and decided to do this. Someone asked me what Armani Prives I have. I know I said that I'm going to talk about my Chanel fragrances, but um, I decided to. Well, I'm gonna write down the names of the fragrances that I have Armani Prive ones and catalog them. So may as well do it live. Nobody's here anyways. That's good. Um, just hoping that I'm not interfering with some other streams. But anyway, hope y'all are doing well and things are going okay. Uh, and um, today I have actually one thing I want to talk about um, first, and then I'm going to talk about the Armani Prives. Um, just a minute here. I'm just gonna pull up my information. Sorry, I'm not very organized. This is very last minute. Okay, all right. Boy. Okay, well, it doesn't work out that way, which is okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm just gonna get my shoes together in a minute. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? First, I really I'd seen Armani Prives around like those bottles, and then the bottles are often. Here we go. The voice goes as soon as I start talking. I'd seen those Armani Prives floating in the market or like in the fragrance groups, and I was really intrigued by the bottles first. Like as you see the background, pretty colors. I like the pastel colors on the bottles. And yes, your girl is superficial, but no, I think I asked one of the old time fragrance community members when I was in the Canadian group, Facebook group, to send me some decants, and I immediately fell in love with the three that I had picked. Actually, no, I tried four. I think is it four or three? Yeah, so I tried four. It was the Armani Privé Blue Lazuli, was the which one is this? Blue turquoise, and there was the Vert Malachite, and I tried the Rouge Malachite as well. But I didn't really like the Rouge Malachite one. But anyhow, um, and so I didn't purchase this Blue Lazuli first. It's one of my most favorite fragrances. And actually my little kid, my 4-year-old, loves this fragrance. I don't know why, but he really likes this fragrance. And as you see, the bottles are uber cute. I really like the aesthetics of them. Pretty soon it was apparent to me that I had to get them all in I had to get them. Oh God, this is not even working. I had to get them in 100 ml bottles, which this is absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I would say I would wear this in summer. I'm not going to go on every note because that would be, we have a lot of fragrances, but this is, to me, it's a little bit of a salty fragrance. It's not salt, but I don't know what it is in this that kind of makes it so intriguing. But it is it's a beautiful one. I usually wear this in summer, not in winter most of the time. So when we get to the notes, what's in here? Yes, jasmine is in here, but jasmine is one that kind of really well blended in this one. I don't get a lot of jasmine in this one. I know some of my friends have said they can really smell the cardamom. I don't. I don't smell tobacco either. It's mostly just a kind of a nice base with vanilla and sandalwood. I get osmanthus and jasmine combined, some fruity notes. I don't get much, and obviously the bergamot at the top. I don't get much of the cardamom. out there. Hi, Deshaun. Parfums d'Empire, oh, I've never tried that one actually. I've tried a few Parfums d'Empire. I really like the Le Cri, but it never kind of suited me or my personality. I looked for Amber Rose for a while, and then I tried a sample, and it wasn't my taste. But anyways, the next one I got, which was difficult at the time to buy at this discount, was the blue turquoise, and the color of the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. I really like this color of the bottle, and this is also for me is a summer fragrance. It's not something that I would wear in winter. Again, with the a little bit of a salty, incensey, black pepper top. I really like this combo. I don't get an overdose of cypriol oil, but there is some, and the jasmine, vanilla, and the moss at the base. I quite like this one. Again, a summer one for me. The reason I didn't like Rouge Malachite is that I'm not a tuberous person. Hey, Carl. Maison Francis Kurchan, Lumiere Noir. I like Pour Homme. Yeah, I have Lumiere Noir pour femme, and I absolutely love that one. And I actually foolishly pulled it out to sell at some point, but then I put it back and was like, I ain't selling this. It's not going anywhere. And unfortunately, it's discontinued and it's hard to find. So I don't think that I'm going to ever sell my bottle. The next one we have is Vert Malachite. Vert Malachite was like my third favorite from the 4 that I tried. Would you recommend me testing? It depends what you like, Carl. Tell me what kind of notes you like, and then based on that, I can talk about and kind of recommend if you want something. Just going back to Vert Malachite. Or malachite. I don't even know which one is the correct way of saying it. This one has a little bit more of prominent jasmine and lily scents. That's why probably I didn't really appreciate it as much, and it has a Petit Grand. Sometimes ylang ylang is difficult for me, and there's it in here, but in combination over time, as I finished my 5 ml sample, it was pretty clear that I liked it, so I got this one. So these are mostly the 3 that everyone pretty much knows from the Armani Prive line. Like these colored bottles are like more famous ones. Armani Prive, they also come up with a new exclusive, like just limited editions every year. And those are quite pricey to get. The next one I got, and even though I'm not really a rose person, it's Rose d'Arabie. Oof, this is a beautiful rose. I remember my friend Charlene and I, my coworker Charlene and I tried this. I can't remember. It came as a sample with one of my purchases, and we tried it at the office, and she really liked rose. And I was like, I don't like rose, but I like this one. It has a really beautiful, a little bit of a green rose in it. I don't like rose to be, how do you say it? It's just jammy rose. That's not my jam. Jammy rose is not my jam. But this is not like that. It has enough sweetness, but is not to the point of nauseating sweetness that you see in some of the things like for example, I can't do Delina. I know a lot of people love Delina, but I can't do Delina. That's not my thing. So probably is the rose patch combo in this one that gives me that. And it says it has oud, but to be honest, I don't detect any oud in this. Something with a classic masculine touch, maybe just something interesting. Never tried those. So I'm gonna tell you a few ones. So let's pick the ones that will suit you. Now, actually, I realize I didn't put this baby in between them. I used to have a bottle, half bottle, and I decanted a little bit out of it, and then I sold it. And I think if you are into leather fragrances, you will really like this one. It's you can't see it here. Armani Prive Queer Majest. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it is Harrods exclusive, but that's the only place that I have seen come up. And it used to be only coming in 50 ml, but now I see it in at 100 ml. It wasn't available for a while, and then it came back to the market. Came back to the market last year, beginning of this year, I would say. Is a pretty fruity leather. Like it has dried fruit, not fruity like a juvenile fruity, but it has dried fruit, incense, osmanthus, leather, rose tobacco. It says oud, it has oud, but really this is not skanky oud anyways. Vanilla, moss, and amber oxide. Like I haven't had anyone who tried this and said they don't like it, and it has a really good longevity and sillage. So this is a beautiful one. I haven't dared to open it yet because I usually wear this one in dead of winter. So that's that. What else we have? Just a second. Here, you see what's going on in life, in real life. Okay, and then we have something else that you may like. And some of the problem with Armani's is a lot of discontinuing stuff, and that makes it a little bit difficult to get all of the ones that are available. Sometimes I'm not even 100% sure which one is discontinued, which one is not. So then there's this one. It's queer amethyst, and and this is not as pricey as the other one. So some of them are a little bit more expensive than others. This is not as pricey as the other ones. I think this might be discontinued. I'm not 100% sure. And I got this. How did I get this? Oh, I got this from someone in Toronto, I think, if I recall correctly. This one has a combination of leather with violet, and I also smell a little bit of iris, but you know, violet and iris molecules share some properties. So it has the violet, birch, and patchouli. That makes it a little bit masculine leaning. It doesn't mean that a woman can't wear it. It's just a little bit more masculine leaning that way, and labdanum and vanilla at the base. This is absolutely a gorgeous one if you can find it. I really like how Armani composes their leathers or queers, because it's not a really harsh leather that would be off-putting, or it's not really animalic leather. So that would be another one that you may like. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, I just got this recently. This is Armani incense is also very beautiful. Like how they kind of compose their incenses. Some people say like they all smell the same. Like you will see a lot of iris and incense in Armani fragrances, and I mean, to me, they're not all the same. But you know, people are entitled to their opinions. Off the top, I just kind of smell the incense. I wonder if it has enough of iris or violet here. Let me just take a look. I don't think so. So there's incense, amber, woody notes, and spices. Absolutely gorgeous. This is also the ones that if I recall correctly, it has a good has a good longevity and sillage. So then, what are we doing here? And then maybe, okay, this is beautiful, and maybe which one? Imperial. If you're into kind of ambery fragrances or like a resinous Armani's, then this one, Myrrh Imperial, I think this one is for 100%. I think it's discontinued. I don't think this is still available. It's a gorgeous one from the line, basically around the myrrh, and it's very sophisticated too. Like that's what I like about Armani's, and pretty much like how their whole philosophy is, right? Like their whole philosophy is be simple and sophisticated, and the fragrances are kind of the same way, even though some of them are kind of oriental and have oud in them and things like that, but they're quite sophisticated. So this one has myrrh, amber, benzoin, vanilla, saffron, and pink pepper, but I I'm not one for saffron. I don't really smell a lot of saffron, so this is on that. Then we have Ambre Orient. Oof, this is gorgeous, and it was really hard to get. I think I got this on a really trusted seller on eBay. I really locked out. I woke up and there was a notification for an Ambre Orient, and I just got it right away. And the guy was super nice, and it's a long time seller on eBay. This one, it's pretty much the same kind of amber, vanilla, French labdanum, cinnamon, patchouli, thyme, and sandalwood. This is quite unisex and can, you know, if you're not used to labdanum, you may see this as masculine, but it's not. I'm not going to say it's totally masculine. What else we have? And for that kind of taste, and this one is the Ambre Soie. This is a little, to me, it's drier, like same, it's pretty much the same composition, I think, but it's a little bit more incensey and drier, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look, there's so many of them. So ambers, clove, patchouli, pepper, and ginger. So this lacks a little bit of a sweetness on me, and also, yeah, it's quite dry, and you can really smell those cloves. It has a lot of, fans and diehard fans. To be honest, though, when I got it, because I think it was so hyped up, I was like, what? I will keep it because I don't know if I can sell it or I can find it again. But as I say, it's not something that you want to pay so much money for. What else you could like? We talked about Queer Amethyst, Sable de Nuit, and there's a Sable d'Or. There's another fragrance from this line called Sable d'Or, and I really want to get my hands on it, but it's absolutely difficult to get. And when you get it, it's a pretty money. So I don't know if it's worth it. Sable de Nuit is the olibanum, pink pepper, cedar, benzoin, labdanum, patchouli, olibanum, again at the base, and vanilla and amber oxide. This is gorgeous. I'm not even hot. This olibanum is beautiful. It's kind of incensey olibanum, which they're the same pretty much. But I don't know if this is still available in the stores or it's discontinued. I think when I was in Italy, I saw it in a few stores, but I'm not sure if it's still on. Y'all, if you're watching, please comment. I mean, there's not a lot of us. It's just 7 people, it says on the screen. I don't know if there are a lot, but anyhow. What else is there? There's Queer Noir out of all the these leather ones. This is absolutely gorgeous, the Queer Noir. And one of my, probably was the 4th one that I got after. Oof, gorgeous leather. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for winter. And kind of, I usually only wear my, leather fragrances in winter. I think that's the only time I can pull it off. Otherwise, in summer, it's like, comes too out masculine. But this leather, vanilla, oud again, sandalwood, benzoin, rose, guaiac with nutmeg, and ambergris. I don't see if this is kind of any oud in this, but it's maybe that's the depth of it. What was the best incense from the Prive line? So the best incense to me from Prive line is this one, Armani New York. I think this is an exclusive to one of these stores, and I can't remember. Oh, Armani New York is exclusive to one of the luxury stores. Now I don't remember which one it is, but it has a lot of fans. And let me just see if I can find it here. Armani New York. You can tell that this is impromptu because I haven't done my homework. Armani New York, the floral woody musky for ornament, 2017. Doesn't say, but I think it is a store exclusive. So it has aldehydes, white pepper, neroli incense, iris, white tea, peony, ambrette, vanilla, white musk, incense, and cashmere. This is so Armani, but the little bit of a aldehyde at the top, it kind of reminds me of Chanel, like Chanel fragrances. Hi, Bobby. Happy Friday. Hi. I don't know say, for a dyslexic person, your ID is very difficult. Indescensilia. I don't know. Sorry for this. Um, and what else we have? What else we have? So I read these. I put this one in. Another one that I got, and I got very lucky to get this one in fragrance group. Alicia. Oh, okay. Thank you. I got lucky from I got it from the groups. It's Eclat Bleu. Maybe these are Neiman exclusive or just the year exclusive. I'm not 100% sure. Eclat Bleu has this kind of pretty design at the front. Again, the Armani base. It seems like in all of their fragrances now that I'm looking is the guy like Gaiac Wood, Black Vanilla, and Iris. So it seems like there's a lot of fragrance from the same line that they have the same kind of composition. This one has added Iris. Pink pepper is very prominent. Oh no. What happened? I have to try this again because I'm kind of smelling amberwood. That's not going to be good if there's amberwood in there. I have to try it again. So that to me the best incense is the Armani Prive New York from the line. And let's put these away. So then there was Indigo Tanzanite, and it came another one. I think. Can someone tell me what's the other one? There's the Indigo Tanzanite, and there was another one. Can't remember. It's kind of a different color bottle. It's kind of almost reddish bottle. So this one, I think these are newer comparing to the other one. Hold on a second. Indigo Tanzanite. And it was hard to get them for a while. It was just only available in Europe, but then they brought it back here. This is also one of the ambery ones with heliotrope, patchouli, labdanum, benzoin, tolu balsam, almond, and bergamot. This is absolutely gorgeous. I do not like the other one from the same line, which would be, help me, Fragrantica. Maybe not. They're not going to help me. But there was another one that came at the same time with this one. It's kind of in a more reddish color. Magenta Tanzanite. Oh, yes. Magenta Tanzanite. And I don't really, yeah. And you said it, Deshaun. Not a fan of that one. That one. Then let's go to some of these more exclusive ones. So there is Armani La Femme Bleue. This is an absolute gorgeous iris. Like if you ask me the best iris from Armani, it is the La Femme Bleue from Armani. I'm not sure what I'm hearing here. Hopefully you guys are not hearing in the background. This one was actually really coincidental. I woke up one day, looked at the Facebook Marketplace in Toronto, and this was available for sale, and I didn't really believe it was a real Armani. But after sending a bunch of pictures, I realized that they're legit. And thankfully, one of my frag children picked it up in Toronto and sent it to me. By the way you know an Armani fragrance is legit or not, one of the easiest ways to know, when you look at the sprayers, you see if you see a white inside the sprayer, like white coming out, that's a fake. The Armanis that you know that are legit, there's black all over it and there's no white coming out. The fakes that I've seen, they often have that white coming out of it. I've sniffed entire Armani line at our once great duty-free shop many times, but I never pulled the trigger. There are so many from Armani. That's the problem with them as well. There are many that they're not very known. This one, Armani Milano, this is also one of the exclusive one, and has been, I think this is discontinued, and I don't even have skin left anymore. It's a beautiful citrus. Oof. This would be beautiful for summer. Absolutely gorgeous for. Oh, I can't. Thank you. Who told me about this one. They were getting some fragrances from them and saw an Armani there and was like, oh, well, let me tell Mitra because, this is absolutely gorgeous. And it is like so refreshing, so beautiful. The citrus is on the top and has citron, like the top note is citron, and that citron is like so juicy and fresh. It's absolutely gorgeous with the kind of iris base. And this came from, I want to say it came from Middle East somewhere, and I can't remember from where. It might have come from Dubai. This is absolutely gorgeous. Then there's another exclusive one, is the Armani Nacre. Armani Prive Nacre. This is a Femme Nacre, or let me see. This one, how did I get this one? Oh, this one I got a text message from someone that it's a connection. And they're like, Mitra, I know you have a lot of Armanis. Would you like this one? And I'm like, sure, why not? So I got this one, and now I can't even find it on. I think this is La Femme Nacre, but on it doesn't say really. Here, and then Fragrantica crabs on it. Too many requests. Don't you guys hate that? Okay, let me see. It's a fresh base. Some citrusy notes at the top. I smelled too many at this point, but I would say this is one that I would wear I would wear in summer for sure. It's not really a winter fragrance, and maybe the clearer bottles are kind of summery fragrances. I'm not 100% sure. La Femme Nacre. Okay. Okay. La Femme Nacre from Armani. What do we have here? I really like the bottle, although the bottle is a little bit less. When you look at the picture in Fragrantica, you'd think it's an opaque bottle, but it's not. It's a clear bottle. Basically, iris root, orris basically, and musk. So those are our notes. Now where was I? Then there's Armani Vetiver d'Hiver. This is from their, I think this is ETT, right? So Armani has also an EDT line in this Prive line. I can't see. Oh God, can't see. Are these made in France or Italy? Good question. Oh, we need some glasses for that. Hold on a second. Now we're gonna go on the library mode. See if I can see anything here. These darn it bottles are so small in the prints in the bottom. I can't even read this properly. I will get back to you later after we're done. Glasses are so dirty too that I can't even see it out of it. I think some are in Italy. I mean, really, it should be in Italy. Like the Milano one at least should be in Italy, but who knows? It doesn't say anything. Some of them are testers, so I don't see it, but I'll get back to you in later. What else is in here? The last few, Pierre de Lune. This one, sorry, I wasn't really a fan of. Pierre de Lune. I got it and just kind of left it there, and I haven't sprayed it ever since. This is bad. So these things that you have in your collection, sell them. But these are not very known fragrances, and everyone will want it for like dirt cheap, and hence I do not want to. It doesn't make me want to sell. So this one, Pierre de Lune. That means moonstone, or maybe that's what the cap is about, right? Like with that cap here, it's kind of white, although moonstone is not like that. Anyway, so violet, iris, woody notes, and Boujon de Cassis. I will say that's probably Cassis. I'm on Fragrantica French. Okay, so that's that. The last few ones. Iris Celadon. This is not my favorite iris. I think this is a headachy iris. It's a little bit. I don't like it. There's something in this one that I'm not very fan of. But I know that it has its own fans and people who kind of really like it, but not for me. This one, it's kind of an odd one. It's the iris, woody notes, cardamom, chocolate, mate, ambrette. It's kind of a little bit headachy for me, so I'm not a fan of this one. The last few Ensemble Satin I did. And then there's Musk Chamal, if you say that like that. I don't know how you say it. This one is one of my latest. Like I got it really late into the game. It's a nice musky one, but I wouldn't say worth the kind of the full price for sure. Ooh, now I smell the rose. Last time I sprayed this, I didn't smell the rose, but now I'm spraying smell the rose. So this aldehyde, musk, rose, jasmine, vanilla, and amber. So those are the basically the notes in this one. Anyhow, so that's it for all my Armanis. Last thing I wanted to say, y'all, if you want to try any of the anything that is similar to black tie from Celine, you have Les Infinis. It's called Les Infinis Black Suit. It really absolutely identical to black tie from Celine, and I can't get enough of it. Hope you all had fun. I see that we are dwindling. Take care. It was fun. See you later.